This is a magnolia tree. It's really quite in bad shape. This particular one is called Magnolia globosa, and it's a kind of a cool. It's kind of cool, but it doesn't like the cold. So Magnolia globosa is one that is not winter hardy really for this climate. So what it does is every year it suffers from a bunch of dead wood from frost damage, and the blooms sometimes survive. Remember I was saying magnolias produce their flowers in the summertime, and so there's the flower bud. So you just have to preserve the flower buds, okay? Keep that alive. And so you don't need every single flower on every single plant. That's why I say selective removal of branches to achieve the shape you want. If you use that technique on all shrubbery and trees, you will never have a problem with it flowering. You'll never interrupt the bloom because you're always leaving some parts of the plant growing in its natural habit. So if I selectively cut out all the dead stuff, selectively remove branches, don't cut a branch halfway along. So the best tip I can give you for pruning on trees is that generally, like, I know this is a dead branch, but if I cut a branch partway along and I leave like just a stub there, is that this will grow about 15 branches in all different directions now because I cut the end of it off. And that makes an antler. It's not a branch anymore. Now it's a bunch of branches and it's completely distorted its shape. But if instead of doing that, if I didn't want a branch here, I follow the whole branch back to where it attaches onto this branch and now I've removed the entire branch. And the growth continues on. It just grows normally. It doesn't go all into an antler. So when you see that, when somebody cuts off a branch on the end like this one right here, see how that one got cut off? And then once it gets cut off, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shoots off the end of it. So it's now become an antler. Keep the antlers on the deer where they belong. Anyway.